How's it going? I hope you are doing well. I hope you are happy. I hope your life is amazing and magical. And I wanted to share this little, I like to call a PSA, right? My public service announcement. Um, this is an opportunity that I got to go through this morning and yesterday. And I'm just super excited because it really, as a practitioner, it goes in deeper what healing really is and what healing looks like and what healing is like in the process of it. And as a practitioner, it's like I have my own crap of wanting everybody to feel good and happy and like me. And, I want to feel worthy and I want to feel like what I do is of value. And I want to be, like all of my shadow stuff is always something to work on. And as I'm building this I'd say third, like my next practice, right? This new place that I have arrived into and what I do, which is super magical. And I've taken my work to this such an incredible level. Like I'm so grateful that I have opened up the capacity to really assist people in major change and that I can tap into the energy level that I can tap into. And that has been nothing but sweat, blood, and tears, literally. Hard work and commitment to myself. And one of the things that came up in my work on the tables yesterday was what healing really is. What does it really look like? And the importance of knowing that healing is not always pretty and comfortable and painless, right? It's not easy. And, I had this disclaimer, I would say a disclaimer, but on the front of my website, it says, if you are here to change. And what does that look like? If you think of, like, I know people who've detoxed and healed cancer, and that detox was excruciating for them, right? It was intense. There's no way that a normal person would go on that level of detox. I mean, stuff was purging out of all aspects of these people, right? When we have shit that needs to move, it is not pretty. And if people haven't been doing their work and you go to heal, it is not fun. And it's important, I think, as I learn as a practitioner to really explain that to people. And sometimes I don't fully go there. And I recognize, as I learned this yesterday, that I even go deeper sometimes than I realize I go. And it's really important for me to recognize people who haven't really ever gone deep. And when we take them there, that they are very familiar with how shitty they're going to feel. And for them to really understand that, even before we go there. And I failed to do this yesterday in practice. And I had a huge learning opportunity. And I'm very grateful. And I send so much love to the other person and trust that their journey is within them. But just as a topic of conversation, healing is its own journey. And deep healing is purging every level of stuckness and trauma. And, we're retracing things that have been in your systems that aren't serving you anymore. And it's not always fun. And it's important to recognize, what do you really want? Do you really want to heal? Or do you just want a Band-Aid and keep moving? Do you really want to change? Or do you want to just keep doing the same thing and hope it goes away? Because my work is not about that. The work I do with my clients is about major change. And it shakes up foundations and reorganizes people. And if that's not what they want, that's kind of scary, right? So I have a client who is not happy because he hurts a lot and was not interested in healing. And I had an opportunity to learn from this, and I'm very grateful for that. As we all journey this together, I trust the universe brought him as an opportunity for both of us. So I trust that there was a benefit to that. And at the same time, we are really here to heal. And the more we resist our own healing, the more we put it off, the more we want to, Band-Aid over it, the more we want to pretend that we want something different, yet we do the exact same thing. We do the same habits. We don't take time for ourselves. We don't stop and reflect. We don't get deep into our system. We don't face our pain. We don't face our trauma. It's like I have colleagues that are doing amazing healing work, right? One of my favorite ones, Dr. Shelley Prasad, like she's doing deep womb healing. I mean, it is, I'm sure this shit she sees is torturous. Just stuff purging all over the place, right? Deep healing. Like in my own personal experience in deep healing, like I have thrown up, I've felt sick. I mean, I've retraced heart attack patterns. It's like thought I was going to die. I've had multiple panic attacks. I could say like 15 panic attacks within an hour. And that was reversing the panic attack, right? Going through the trauma, right? Experiencing the unwinding of it. That is true healing. True healing has to go through the crap you've been stored. You don't just get to pick it off and set it away, right? You have to go through it. And that's what I am here for. And that's what I love, right? It is brutal, right? But it takes courage. And the definition of courage? Courage is not braving and jumping off a cliff and, running through wars and carrying your weapons. That is not courage. Courage is the ability to openly express your heart fully. That is courage. And it is on the number one of my, what do they call those things? Like my qualities that I most attain and my core values, right? Quality, right? Courage. So core values to me, courage, integrity, authenticity, right? There's such important pieces, right? So healing takes courage like you never thought you had courage. If you truly want to heal, and kind of don't have a choice nowadays, so because shit's hitting the fan, you are either going to heal or your life is going to be hell. So that's the world we are going in. And, I get it. My ass got handed to me this week and I did the work and I moved through it and I feel really fucking amazing. And I set boundaries and I sent love and, we just keep moving through it. We keep moving through it. And that's what I'm here for. I am not here to play in this pretty little neat world of everything is perfect and it's easy and we heal and it's this cute little joyful thing. No, I am willing and ready to go into war and unravel that pain because that's what I go to within myself. So the depths I go into, when you come in my practice and I say, I go deep, I'm not kidding, right? And if you don't feel anything, we got work to do. So there's a level of commitment that I continually am realigned with. And it is into this world of who are we? Like, how do we know us, right? How do we know our hearts? Like, I know me and I know my work and I know the level that I care and the level that I go with people. And that container is very big. And when you walk into that container, shit's gonna move. And let's be ready for it. Let's be accountable. Let's be in intention. Let's be ready. Let's be willing. Let's be on purpose. And let's be ready to feel. Because true healing is feeling. And if you have 50 something years and you are just a disaster and you start feeling, that's intense. Much love, because that's not fun, right? That's how you've been putting that thing off for 50 years. Oh, that's a lot. So it's easier to do it a little bit at a time as it comes, right? Do the work regularly than it is to put it off and wait for that festering pile of shit to fly through your system and kick your ass. And even when we do our work, it still kicks your ass. Like, it's real. It's happening. And we can do it together. I'm willing to walk in it with you. But it takes you, and it takes the courage in your system and in your heart and your desire to truly heal. Because that's what's needed. That's what's needed. If we want to change the world, we have to heal. And it starts with us. My work is not about changing the people around you. My work is about changing you, right? Because you're the change that the world needs. All right. So much love. Have a blessed day.